Yo, what's going on, guys? And today, we've heard Cam Johnson is a top priority for the Houston Rockets, but they're going to have ample cap space. And supposedly, James Harden and Khris Middleton are the top two priorities. Khris Middleton has a player option for $40 million. And if he declines it, we assume it's because he has the expectation that somebody's going to offer him way more money than than $40 million. So that's my first caveat. Same thing with James Harden. He has like a $37 million player option. Likewise, if he goes to the Rockets, we're assuming that they're going to be paying him like 40 a year. I don't know if they'll be able to bring both of those guys in, but they do plan to have a lot of cap space, so it might actually be feasible to bring in two free agents of that magnitude. So let's talk about it. Shout out Jake Fischer of Bleacher Report for this report, and it's definitely, I think, one of the probably most interesting things we're hearing with Khris Middleton and James Harden. Houston is looking like, especially with Ime Udoka, they're trying to end this rebuild rather quickly and potentially move into a team that's at least completely competing for a playoff spot. So what the report is that they're loaded with cap space, that they could potentially try to lure in multiple players. And we know Jaylen Brown's a guy as well that they supposedly are looking at because he has a close relationship with Ime Udoka. And yeah, they said that they're trying first to get free agents so they don't have to give up any capital to get somebody. But if they can't get a free agent to sign with them, supposedly they're willing to, make a trade for a star. And in another video I'm making, talking about Jalen Green supposedly available for trade for a superstar. But they're loaded with cap space, and it's going to be interesting to see if they can bring in several star players. Rockets cap space 2023, they're expected to have $60 million, which if they wanted to move on from, Kevin Porter Jr., they could probably have even more, to the point that if they moved on from Kevin Porter Jr., they could easily offer two contracts of like close to $40 million. So right here, I think, James Harden, Khris Middleton, Jalen Green, Alperen Sengun, I don't know if they're winning a championship, but they're definitely going to be in the playoffs making noise. And that's where I want to hear your guys' thoughts. What do you guys think of this? And do you really believe that James Harden or Khris Middleton would come here? I could see Cam Johnson if they offer him enough money where the Nets are like, yeah, we won't pay him that. But Khris Middleton, you'd think a contending team, but he might go to the highest bidder. James Harden, it's not hard to believe. I could see him even taking a discount to go back to Houston. He loves it there so much. So I want to hear you guys' thoughts down below in the comment section. What do you guys expect from the team, the Houston Rockets, in free agency? Will they go after a deal for Jaylen Brown? Will they go after a deal for Cam Johnson? Or are they actually, going to be able to land two big fishes like Khris Middleton, even though Khris Middleton arguably had a terrible year, and James Harden, who also isn't having the best playoffs, and he had up and downs this year. He's not the same guy he was when he left Houston. So that definitely brings up questions and concerns of their own. So I want to hear your thoughts down below in the comment section. That's basically the video, guys. Hope you guys did have a great day, because I know I did. Peace out.